Hello and welcome to another afternoon Atelier. What did I stick with? Atelier Casuals, my bad. Whew. The name is always wrong. Yeah, good afternoon. It's your boy Speed Slasher. I got the not as good camera over there. And then here I am. Today we're going to be painting something. I forget if I mentioned that I was going to do this a bit ago. And if I didn't, yeah, that's my fault cuz okay, so we finished painting this one last time. I went a little more with it. I don't think that's coming over the best, but yeah, there it is. Um, but I think I said during this I wanted to paint something a little more like fancy, like a background or something. Somebody's watching me, and I got no privacy. Okay, let me play some background music, and then I'm gonna kind of run what we're using and stuff again. Good old Nottum of Wind. Hello, Lime Green. Hello, TFP. Okay, so we're using about the same tools as before. These are still the $5 acrylics. I haven't painted anything since. Take a look at those. Again, what I would recommend, I think I said this last time, is buy if you want these, sure, but this being just these two is pretty bad. I would recommend, if you really wanted something like this, supplement it at least by buying an extra of this and an extra of this. I'm not, as you know, I'm still kind of a beginner painter. I haven't painted much, but I do know at least some stuff, and that's something that is kind of lacking with these things we're using. Also got some brushes here, you know. Let me pull out some that I think we're gonna use. So I'm borrowing a figure from downstairs as a reference on how I'm going to like paint this out too and all that. So that'll be fun. I don't hang up. So if you watched some of the like check it outs, I would put it. I at least was showcasing it behind me, like right there, you know. It'd be cool to paint, hang them up. But yeah, okay. So let me show the figure we're working with. It's this thing. My mom has a lot of figures, and like she won't know I'm gonna use this as a reference. So yeah, it's gonna be like this kinda, but it's gonna be Miku. And then I haven't decided. I kind of want chat's idea here. Why do I look bald there? Do I put like a riverside background, or do I put like a kind of a dreary kind of like room kind of background with like a window kind of going in? What's cooler? I'm leaning towards either. That's why I'm asking. Which one sounds cooler to some? Meanwhile, I'm gonna at least sketch out how I think I want to do this. So this is not a weed. I'm Californian, sure, but this is not a weed. This is a smudge stick, but I think it'll be kind of neat to use because it's gonna be very like light, so you won't even really see what I'm doing. Here, let's get like a form going here. Like you can't even see what I just did there, right? It's reading a book. Hold on. You're gonna see something crazy that I don't even do when I'm doing digital art, and that's called construction lens. Okay, puffy sleeves here. He's sitting very rigidly. He's sitting like almost all the way up. There's a little bit of a... Hold on, let me try something here. I doubt this will work because my camera's not like super crazy. You can kind of see what I'm doing, right? Yeah, now. But it's very minute. So, like, you know, don't even worry about it. But just know that I am actually, like, coming with an idea. That's kind of small, too, I've noticed. I think I want it bigger. I don't have an eraser right now. Hello, MGO. Yeah, oh, there we go. It's so minute, I'm painting over it. Doesn't. Let's draw it a little larger. Hey, you know, so I was thinking over the past couple days. I feel like I was a little harsh. I try to catch myself on this. On the Date Everything game. I feel like, you know, there's clearly a lot of effort in. I should have just left it at it's not for me and not make a sweeping statement about the state of visual novels. But I still kind of stand by. I want there to be at least more Western-made serious visual novels at the same time. Then again, my favorite one isn't that serious. Well, it's kind of serious. It's also not. It has Lupin in it. Yeah, is that coming on through? I like that one. I like Can You Funk Frankenstein's one. It's very got a lot of depth to it. Hey Buster, I don't know. Maybe tonight. I tried out some other characters and I haven't stuck with them. I tried Lash and I tried Warden. And I was like, not quite. I like Warden's kit though. I'll try them more though, because Lash seems like he can do a lot of work and I just need to get better. My question is, when are we hopping on Denpaman again? Huh? My favorite I haven't even played. I like Night of the Sickle Weasel a lot. I like the premise. It's very condensed. And then it kind of allows the player to like get the true ending like pretty quickly if you just catch on to stuff early on. But then like if you keep going, you know, you'll learn it eventually. You uninstalled Denpaman? You should uninstall Deadwatch. What are you doing to me? Deadlock. Overlock. I've heard good things about that one. Okay, so this one's got like you really can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. But like okay, so she's gonna have like kind of like a little hand action going here. Figure it out. Post. I don't know. Eyes will go here. Go eyes these. Oh man. And there's the hat. Actually, so my issue that I always have when I do figure drawing is like this is too my head. I draw the head really large or small, and then I have to adjust it later. Okay, so she's got like a roundy chair. This going on. Okay. And then it's holding a book. I don't know. Maybe what it could be is it could be the physical Vocaloid package you have to get. And then you know the dress goes out here. And then we need the twin tails going like that. Okay. 7 Mysteries of Honjo. I think I've heard of that one. All right, and then you know, so okay. Last question. Let me ask one more time. Should there be a window here with like like you could see the outside, but then it's all dreary inside? Or should it just be she's outside in like a river? You know what? I think I'm gonna go with the dreary because it adds a focal point that's easy to consider. Okay, we're gonna do that. All right, let's get started here. I'm gonna boost up the brightness again. Are we good enough? Okay, let me focus on the background here. So there's gonna be like a window here. Right? Yeah, sure. Big enough. And how about a little curtain action going on? Make it fancy. Okay. And then out the window will be very bright, it'll be vivid, you know, it'll be all that. So, here's a palette thingy. I was able to clean it, which is good. Let's review some of the colors we got again. Because we're gonna draw the exterior with a lot of like bright, vivid kind of blue, like greens and blues. This is what I'm gravitating towards using. This is the grass green. And then also this acid blue mixed with some white could do some spicy action. And then, maybe a little bit of burnt sienna for some tree action. Burnt sienna. I think I would probably really like painting more if I like was more confident in like. So you know what? Last time we had the difficulty if I didn't put enough paint out, I'm just gonna go. Also, look at this. This is how is this not Miku blue, right? This is perfectly Miku blue, no doubt in my mind. Okay. So let's draw like a background. Okay. Also pulling up yellow. New color just dropped. Alright, that's a confident amount of green. So I'm just gonna kind of draw like a landscape in the back, right? So yeah, you know, my weekend is exciting. So tomorrow, you can see 3 if I do this. What was I gonna say? Tomorrow I'm getting the next COVID booster. If you guys don't know about that, that's a thing. I'm gonna be like, I'm looking for white shoes to be Kiryu. I want to dress like Kiryu for the con I'm going to. So I'm looking for white shoes. If not, I have these Air Forces. But I'm looking around at thrift stores. And then drop this window. I don't think I want people to understand, by the way. I don't think this is gonna be that great. If I was doing this with a little more under my belt, but like I think I'd like it more. But it'd probably be spicy. The Yakuza at the COVID. No, I'm not. I'm not going to the hospital or whatever, the pharmacy. Like, screw you. That's a nice blue. It's like an outdoor blue. So there's gonna be. I'm drawing the. Ooh, look at that. I'm drawing out just like the background element. It's gonna be really dreary inside, but then Miku's gonna be like illuminated and radiating. And then I'm going to con. And then depending, it's Labor Day. My friends might want to hang out on Monday. I will let you know in advance. That way you know there's no stream that day. You know what? my favorite visual novel is Silver Case. Why did that, like, escape me? Took until listening to this song halfway through to realize, yeah, you know the confusing game that says a lot about, like, is another no, well, like conspiracies and secrets, sweeping statements. I like confusing things. You see, confusing things have to be at a certain threshold for me to enjoy them. I had to be just confused enough where I can pretend like I know what I'm knowing and then figure it out later. Like, that's why Mononoke is one of my favorite anime. And I want to watch the movie that came out this year. I don't think it's translated yet. I hope it comes over here. I want to play Flower Sun Rain at one point. You know, you have to have that threshold, and if it doesn't match your threshold, then it's like, yeah, I get it. It doesn't click with you. I think Dark Souls, I get it enough. If you kind of just take it at the base value of each character, the main theme I think of Dark Souls, I could be, this is my interpretation, which isn't my own really, because I know other people have this one, where it's like rekindling the fire, yada yada yada. That's all. Everything is an allegory, especially the characters, is an allegory for without a purpose in life, you fizzle out. So you're kind of just like this entity that brings about people reaching their, like, finality, I suppose is how I take it. Your story ended maybe a long time ago too, if you can understand it like that. So, Hotel Dusk, good choice too. So, you know, here's the thing. I don't know whether to characterize Hotel Dusk, Phoenix Wright as adventure games rather than visual novels. I think you could say both are the same, but it's like, I don't know. I think maybe just like mixing things up for the sake of like, categorizing it. But sometimes I have a hard time thinking, okay, what do I call it? I'm more likely to call it a visual novel, but then when someone said it fits under the adventure tab, it's like, oh, okay, that's also appropriate. I'm just curious how everyone else understands it. Also, Harold, I'd like to express appreciation. I'm glad that you've been popping around lately. I hope that these streams have been kind of fun or entertaining. Dude, Speed, you're really good at painting a rectangle. Alright, I'm pulling up the green now. The green is coming to the function. It's gonna look a little weird. But my thought is like, there's like a tree, and then I'm gonna put the yellow in, and then it's gonna go on top. Like, we're gonna just kind of... Actually, I might want the darker green to put down. Right now, oh, nice gradient. Asshole. Okay. Let's get the dark green. Hey, did everyone see my painting I posted, or my art I posted, by the way? It's pretty cool, right? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Ooh, that's a heavy green. Look at that. Thank you. I had to really push myself to finish that because it's today, and I as some of you may have known, I've been kind of on like this like thing of I haven't really been working on stuff I'd like to. That was a nice thing to do. Ah, perfect. That's what the Tomodachi Life stuff has been too for me. And like, it's fun to have this project running and have some people be interested in it. Disaster Day of Crisis remake? I would love that. More people need to know the origin. Sorry, I'm not talking to the mic, by the way. Let me adjust it real quick. Hopefully that's better when I face this way. I'd like more people to know the history of it. Look at this raw umber. We're gonna use a lot of raw umber. I don't know a thing about Stray Children, the game, but it looks just like Moon, and it's like perfect. You know, TFP, it occurred to me when you list off a game company, it's like listing off a what do you call it? I'm trying to think of the comparison, but it's like, man, I don't know. You're at work right now? This tree. Yeah, I'm gonna do. So I have here the raw umber and the burnt sienna. I'm gonna load the brush in a way that kind of like the lighter part on the outside. That didn't work. Hey, everyone, look! Alec is. And look at this Alec guy is watching Bob Ross. Everyone look. Oh dear. Okay, perfect. Put it over. How long do you think you're gonna stick with Deadlock, by the way, TFP? Because you still really enjoy it. I'm sorry if the camera, my leg is large. I'm not a big fan of the government. Or 30. Not a big fan, not a big fan, not a big fan. They need to hear this, Piccolo. No one's stopping you. They need to hear this. Push here. You get the idea right here. It's like, okay. I'm willing to stick with it for a bit, but I'm still not really interested in playing online with other people. And I don't think I ever will be. It's like Animal Crossing. See the vision. Okay, see, like, I put out a lot of paint here compared to last time, so I've learned my lesson. A lot of the times we kept like having to, you know, keep reloading and shit. Not today. Not today. I'm going crazy. Look, a little bit of yellow there. Boom. Get the white. Get the Walta. Mix it a bit. Let's mix it in the middle. Okay. We got this very lime green. There we go. Hey, Zorbo. Congrats on 3 shiny Charmander. Oh, my goodness. I don't even remember how long it took me to get mine. Can I use this yellow here? So I'm drawing like a Miku kind of thingy. Obviously the title says that. I'd mention. It's gonna be like a formal Miku. I think if Splatoon had like voice, imagine that'd be the most toxic shit ever. And then you're gonna hear like a 4-year-old on the other end. You're like, what? Mom, they called me, and then you know I can't say the rest because it's not a good word. That's why they called him Wahoos. You know, wait, hold on. Splatoon would be really funny with voice chat if it added a filter so that you couldn't understand. That was me saying, Bafankulo in a flat talk. I'm gonna add a building here. It's like an idea of a building. Cause like it can't just be like all blue. It has to be like something else going on here. 4. This guy's crazy. Okay, kind of messy. That was too dark. But we could push it back with a little bit of white. Well, I'll let it in Krita. You know what? I'll put another tree in front. Or like, you'll see. Ooh, there we go. If I do it like that, it kind of looks like Hey, at the end of the day, I'm gonna put like a so then you won't see the whole thing. The camera will keep moving throughout the stream. I apologize. Not a stable stream. Imagine if I had like a camera that was on my like here, so then you could just. I want to try that, but then I can't do it with this because the cable attaches in the back. Kind of impossible. Okay, let me get the where's the blue? Blue? What did I use for blue? Anyway, we'll just make it. Kind of blending with the yellow. In fact, this might have been yellow. Oh. Are you 2 twins or something? What's going on? He's reading a book. You guys should just keep asking that throughout the stream until I go crazy. There's vague shapes of buildings going on in the back. That guy looks like Charlie Brown. Dude, why do you look like Charlie Brown right now? Yo, is that the battle pass? Some of these. Oh shoot. Okay. This paint is still not good, folks. I want to make that kind of clear. Not as an excuse, but as a point as to why I'm having some things weird. Doesn't stick to the canvas. Help if I had like a third light on. This. Back on top. Okay, and then grab the green. Here. And then kind of finish up this part. Oftentimes, by the way, just to kind of make extra comments about the tales of drawing, one of the things is rarely in a time lapse do you see like the before painting. But I was pretty set on that original thing where she's like got a 3-4 angle thing, and then I was like, nah, you know what? Straight on. It's easier. Yeah, there's a lot of other great artworks coming out. So if you're a fan of the Tales of series, which I don't really know in the chat, there's some nice stuff. Ooh, that dark blue? Dark blue? There we go. Dark blue? What I'm doing for the blue is I'm mixing the Viridian green here. Okay. So there will be a window around that. We'll do that later. You know what? Should I start? Let's start drawing Miku. I'm scared. Get her on the canvas. I need a relatively decent size. Use this one. I think that's most people. I think TFP owns the Tales of game and has not played that. I'm gonna add a little orange here, next apricot. They're long investment games, so it's not easy to hop into. I want to get a nice skin tone. Primarily pale, though. Might need to pull up a reference image of TFP. Oh, you. Let me get that in there. Want this to be, I want you to play. Okay. Not wide enough. The white, there we go. The white. Whatever. Edit in post. That's pretty vivid, right? I haven't decided what the colors will be. So Miku has bright blue, teal, cerulean hair. Greenish a bit. And she's often shown wearing a lot of different colors. Her main outfit is gray and black. Maybe we'll do gray. Oh dear. The hardest part is gonna be the face. That's that other one. What's her name? Part of the Bakas. Nami. That's the. Okay, this is skin tone. I kind of just want to drop her hair in, but let's do the body. Let's do gray body, gray dress. Add to the dreariness, and we'll kind of highlight it with. Oh, we haven't used this. What was I gonna say? Highlight it with a little bit of like. We're gonna, you know how I do Mario Paint? I like to add blue as the undershading. We're gonna do that with the dress. That's nice gray. That's nice gray. We're gonna need a lot of it. I'm gonna need to put all this green somewhere because I actually don't think I need it. Definitely need all that blue. All that blue inside that poo. I want a decently large one. This one. Good size. Kinda want to mix a little bit of white. Not too much. Maybe a little bit of blue. That blue mix it in so it's a cooler gray. Okay. Oh. Oh, this brush is not great. Very rigid. Oh no. Kind of like follow the form, but it's not really working. Your name's Teto. There we go. Hey. Oh man. I've never been one that's great at detailing either, I think. I get real lazy with it. I hate saying the word lazy, but it's kind of true. Since Alright. So, like, her hand goes here. I'm gonna paint the hand. The hand! And then the other hand's doing like a. It'll be kind of there. This looks inappropriate. I apologize. We're gonna work on this. One of those very puffy dresses. Kind of fit that in. No avail. Oh, that came out bluer. Okay, we're gonna get it in there. gonna get this looking one. Right, let's go crazy here. Long dress. Long dress. Goes like around there. I've always kind of been the type of person, by the way. I talk about this like with rhythm games and even Deadlock actually, where like I want to try the hard thing first, even if I know I don't have the skill set for it. Which is not a good mentality for some things, especially art. But I don't know. If it stays fun, I don't think it's that big of a problem. I want to play on a harder difficulty because I played a round of Deadlock where I didn't die once on the in the hard bots. So I think that I want a harder difficulty actually. And at this point it's probably just playing against actual people. What has been harder for you, TFP? Playing against hard bots or playing against people? Interesting. Okay, so we have the idea here. I'm gonna start layering the color. Going thick with it. People tend to be overly aggressive, so they're easier to catch, I suppose. I think the issue I face is that bots are easy to catch unaware, which I feel like people aren't as easily. They'll be like, okay, well, there's a guy coming at me. So, like, I don't know. Maybe when I'm confident, I'll play against them. The scale is kind of wrong here, though. I don't want to this. Hey. This isn't like oil-based wet canvas where I can easily like scratch something out. Oh, where'd my other knives go? Oh, I think I let my sister borrow it. I think my issue that I've been facing is sometimes I realize what I do. Once I like move a position, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna help out the others. Whereas I'm pretty sure it's like I should stay in the lane until really necessary. Maybe I'll play let's play a little after this stream. I don't know how long the stream is. I see. Yeah, I want to play with hard bots, and I'll show you my Twitter. They added a new ability too. It's like a suckle. I don't remember. Suckle. I don't think that's it. I think in a real game, the best thing to do is like if you know someone is struggling to rack up and you are actually in a lane that you push forward quite a bit, maybe you could say, hey, let's swap. You could focus on this. I don't know. There's a lot of MOBA talk for a guy who doesn't like them. Immediate death. Here's the hat. It's one of these like flat things, like a Miku Kikuchi album cover. For fans who know that. For Kevin. Basically Mary Poppins. They kind of. I don't like it right now. I need when I draw art, I should have a meter on this side. That's like how much does Kevin like what he drew? Like put a bar here. I'm right here. What I like about you, you really know how to smell. Supposed to be holding a book here. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. We'll add that. Okay, here comes the Miku. Let's get a pretty broad brush here. I'm gonna mix the Miku color with the blue to get a super Miku color. That's a super Miku color right there, baby. It'd be kind of cool, like if I ported this into Krita, because then I could do the time lapse would be me painting this right in real, and then it would cut to the you know, Krita. Okay. Oh wait, I forgot to mix it with the blue. For that perfect Miku color. Wait. There we go, that's a Miku color. Before or after, just a blank canvas. Before, after, and then it's just like it's the Simpsons, the... Oh dear. Oh, it's Miku, right? Okay. Oh, look, it's Miku. Here comes the twin tail, going like that. This is so lopsided, folks. This is absurdly lopsided. Before it's like, oh, that's like you painted the person from LSD Dream Emulator. Cool. And then, oh, Miku. Like, I'm surprised how well I got this Miku color. Like, just mixing blue and white. Yeah, I need to stretch a bit. She's asking John Proctor, what can she do? And then she's like, and he's like, cut the voice out. Everyone knows you're a witch because of your weird voice. What do you mean? I'm not a witch. I'm a Miku. Burn her at the steak. Burn her at the burger. Francis Ford Coppola. Rush was this for again? I don't remember. Is this the gray? I think this is the gray. The Gandalf? Early enough. Picking this up. Mia put the chair in soon, so then you know that she's not just doing like this weird pose. I've noticed some spots the paint's not sticking either. So we might need to do some of this action. Doing Miku's hair. Can't imitate that. Okay. Give you guys a front-facing thing to understand like how I'm having a hard time with this. That's Miku. Here's the single tree I've painted. Okay. Let's see. Let's reconvene here. I want to layer more gray. Remember how I said I wasn't sure I wanted to stream any RPGs really? I have one that I want to stream for a while. I might just do it down the line. It's called Adventures of Horai High. I feel like I've talked about this a lot, but far apart have I talked. I also want to do SMT if, but I don't know. Yeah, let's haha, let's paint the chair. So we're gonna go into our burnt sienna stuff again. I'm gonna put a little yellow. You want to look at the palette right now? Yes. There's no secret codes here. And then here's the chair, so... And I vaguely painted the chair. Now, it curves around. That. Once I establish the chair, I think I'll start liking it a little more. Take a bit. We're really painting in broad strokes. We're using big brushes. Oh, sorry. Let's see. Again? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the yellow ochre. I don't think I've opened yet. I'm only going to use a little bit. And then we're going to put in like a crap ton of white and then mix it so it's a different color than Miku's skin. Skin. You guys know that? Skin. Yeah. And yeah. Howdy. Wait. Oh! I was like, hold on, it's been a hot minute. Well, come on in. I'm trying to draw Miku anyway. I'm not the most pleased with this right now. I'm not really a painter either. Do a lot more digital stuff. This patch is like, why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Anyway, I'm gonna mix this color. I was hoping it'd be more white. I want to get the talent where you could mix a color, and then just like have it be 1-to-1. You know what? Okay, wait. I think I need to put some silver in there. It's no use. That is that's actually closer to Miku's skin than when I well. This is the chair. Oh, Miku. The way to know that I'm not a professional is like the way I apply my strokes too. Little goosey goosey. Hey, we'll figure it out. Or I'll just open it. I'll just open Krita and finish. A little bit of blue, blue. Okay, can I get the blue? Jeez, blue. Okay. Cool. That's too much. Hey. Okay, well we have the form now. Let's figure out how to really pull this all together. And then again, you know, Krida's nice, isn't it? Nice program. Thanks to Brightheart for showing it to me. People are curious. The last thing we painted was this, so jumping to not even a real yellow orange cat. They don't look like this. This is a bit of a jump. This is what I've gotten. So, like, yeah, that gray is not like sticking to the canvas though. You know, maybe I just need to put more white and then kind of blur it in. Where's my white? Here it is. What's all this then? This is it. What's all this then? Yeah, that's pretty thick. And then I'm gonna toss the gray back in. Then this should be like just what we need. Yeah, okay. The light is coming from here, okay? Remind Kevin that that's what he wants. But you know what? Some black too. And finally. Yeah. Boom. And then you know what? A little bit of blue in there. Not pure black. Blue more blue. You got it. Okay. I'm gonna try to add detail with this. When's the last time anyone has painted, by the way? I think I asked this last time and it was like when it was high school, like elementary. Second semester of college. Did not like it. Painting, I think, can be therapeutic, but if you want to achieve something, you're not studied like I am either. I'm not studied in painting too much. I did do a bit of painting in college. I really stuck with it after. I think you mentioned. Didn't she paint like Frankenstein's monster? As your sister played my game. You should have your sister play the game. Build it up too. Tell her I don't know what your sister knows, but it's like, have you heard of this game called Doki Doki Literature Club? this this game by my friend is a subversion of the genre. Never been good at the All Star Battle. Ultimate is intense. If your sister is interested in horror monsters and some version, kind of like Cabin in the Woods, then Can You Fuck Frankenstein's Monster is your next game of the year. I guarantee it. Based on a true story. Can You Fuck Frankenstein's Monster. Starring Al Pacino as the Frankenstein's monster. Willem Dafoe as Dr. Frankenstein. And Speed Slasher as himself. He's, you know, okay, if I edited it, I'd go, and then perfect. This song is not relaxing, though. I thought it was. I forgot, no, it's not. Very heavy. There's gotta be a table here. There's gotta be a table. I don't know what's on the table, but there's gotta be a table. Let's put a table. Why did nothing stay on the brush? Oh, this brush is not. I'm gonna do something crazy. I'm gonna hold it for a bit. This is a very particular motion I want to do. It's not easy if I'm like on a canvas. Should the room be kind of like this dark red? I think it should be. Because it'll contrast Miku, and it'll look very dreary, and it'll look intense. I think so too. What's chat? Chat thinks red's a good color for the room? Or should it be a different color? Sorry, you guys can't see what I'm doing. I just really want to do this the way I'm holding it. Added a table. And I'm sure if I was more detail oriented, I could put something like, you know, like some food, like some green onion, like a leek. But not now. Oh, this brush really stinks, doesn't it? Look at that. bring that paint down. You can't. It doesn't even look like it's all together. Put a little yellow in there. A little yellow, a little more yellow than not. There you go. A little white. White, the blue, red. You see the idea, right? You see the vision. I'm gonna go with red. I'm gonna go with red. I'm gonna go with red. Imagine Bob Ross, you know. He's like, alright. You guys think I should do a little bit of green, a little bit of blue? I'm gonna go with blue. I'm gonna go with blue. Thanks for your... and he can't get it, because, obviously... Folks, could you blink for at least 2 seconds? Okay, well, nothing changed, right? Okay, that's good. Nothing changed. Okay. I totally changed something. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Zoo. No. Nothing's... I changed nothing about the stream you're watching. I changed something about what we're drawing, though. I'll give you a couple more moments to think about what I changed. Okay, you see it now. You see it. It was important to change because it's like, where is it? For those who don't realize, I changed the stream title because I stopped drawing her at the river like moment like 2 of the stream. You've been working on painting too? Ah! Are you going with your idea? Can I mention what your idea is, Tim? To the chat? Or you could do it yourself too. Tim and I are going to the same con. And if I think I know what he's doing, then I know what he's doing. So I'm going as Kiryu, and Tim was like, I want to go with something. What should I be? And I'm interested to see how this is going to come out. Hopefully it works and it holds. Tim was either going to be old Joseph from JoJo again, or he's gonna go as polygonal Luke from Streets. So if I think he's doing what I think he's doing, he's working on his polygonal Luke from Streets cosplay. It's funny. Hey, Luke, Street. My favorite things are drive-in. I didn't watch the video actually, but I know the vibes. Look, isn't this haunting? Is this a haunting painting with all this red? That's what I kind of wanted to go for. Need more red. More red. More red. Murder. Murder. Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. Fix it. Cool. Actually, it's a warm color. It's not cool at all. Get that person. Make them regret everything. Red rum. Oh my gosh. It's a little visceral painting with all this red, isn't it? Not on stream though, because my red... This camera does not do red well. For example, that looks orange, but that is super red to me. So yeah, the stream doesn't. The camera doesn't have the best colors, but it's not like a. It's a webcam. It's not a mirrorless or whatever they call it. If I've ever seen Umehara Kawase, I'd be I'd be crazy. I'd be like, what? I don't think I could ever beat it. In terms of like getting everything. It also depends on which one I play. Because I can get an ending on the original one, but not Shun for waiting for like 25 minutes or something. Tim, by the way, since you're here, do you have Labor Day off? Asking for a friend. This time it's true. It is funny because Tim and I are going to see each other like this entire weekend, and then there's a potential, depending, where my friend might be available Monday. I already mentioned that, I'm just saying it again. Okay, let's unify this here. Just like our good friend Nobunaga, he would love that. Come in here and say, did someone say unification? Sounds good to me. I pissed off my sister because I kept referring to Oda Nobunaga as a buddy of mine. I kept saying stuff like, Noba? Oda boy? I call him Oda boy because we're friends. We go way back, I was around the unification of Japan. And, we drank some, ramen, because of course it existed back then. Oh, perfect! That's a good gift. What's the gift? I won't tell her. So now, you know, the red is, this isn't gonna, it's gonna be like this. So then, you see it? It kind of looks cool already, actually. It looks like a courtroom painting. It looks like a thing a ghost would be showing you. His ambition was not whack to me. You know, other homies like Keisuke, you know, Keisuke down the block, Yosuke, and Takanobu, they were like, man, that Oda guy, he's going nowheresville. And I'm like, bro, you guys don't even know. They doubted. They doubted Oda Nobunaga's taper fate. They didn't know. Nordic wear pants. I don't know. I don't know a lot of music. Seems a little loud for this part. I don't know brands other than like Wolfgang. I think Wolfgang had like a. Oh, you know, there's a big food thing. Callback. Please keep in mind if you're eating meat of a certain thing. Green beans, I think. There's a better list than Kevin. Keep your take a look. Hopefully you don't have any foods that you bought recently that are in the callback or whatever. One time I tried to make a song kind of sound like a Vocaloid song. It's not there yet. Also, if I wanted to add Miku to it, I would have to pay upwards of $200. Which is fair. I feel. Halloween pen. I'm gonna look that up in a bit. Remember when I said there's gonna be a curtain there too? Oops. I forgot. I don't think I would use that kind of method to get Miku vocals. Ooh, that got darker than I thought. That area. Let's pull out some more red. I'm going through this red quite a bit. My foot's numb. I'm sitting on it. I'm sitting on it like a freshly pair of balls. I could boost the music back up, probably. Okay. Let me just get this tiny area right here. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get a thin veneer of yellow. Thin wood veneer. I'm gonna put it here to kind of accentuate it. Let me get warm yellow. Warm yellow. Our good friend warm yellow. That's a thick brush. What the hell's this? This is probably a brush. It's gone now. Oh wait. Oh, here it is. Da 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 da. I'm gonna. Okay, hold on. Do 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 do. Again, I'm a big proponent of, as much as, like, you know, Born from a Wish isn't everyone's favorite thing, Silent Hill, if we didn't have it, we wouldn't have this cool song. Okay, here we go. This is yellow, red, and orange all mixed together to boost the redness, and I don't think the stream's still going to show it too well. Fortunately. Okay. I did say I was gonna look at the Nordic Wear. Nordic Wear Antivirus. Oh. Oh, I'm getting some activity on my drawing too on Tumblr. That's neat. What? Oh yeah. Oh. I like these. Hold on. Save image. Convert and save it. Da na 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 na. And you got a skull cake pan and stuff. This is neat. Hunched over, sorry. They come out looking pretty neat too. I mean, let me save both these images. I got these from Google. Look at that. Oh, that's, sorry, a little scary. Didn't think it was gonna be that big. There you go. Look at those spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down my spine. Okay. Nice break. Back to it. My back is hurting. I need this table to be taller. I think I could make it taller. I just don't want to do it right now. Suffer now. Deal with it later. I have a little bit of water here because I'm just switching between brushes. I don't really need to use it. Yeah, I'm using a use water to kind of loosen the paint. I don't know, you know, I'm liking this a little more as an aspect of like it's horror kind of thing, you know? Which is not my intent. I kind of just wanted it to be this like oldish looking kind of painting thingy. But you know, sometimes you gotta take what happens. I have all this green. I'm gonna use all that green. We're gonna mix it with gray and then come up with like weird colors going on. I think I will. What I will do is I will I will take a picture of this and then I will edit it and create it and then come up with something I like more. I'm gonna use a lot of this green for like a mysterious looking gray. See that? Okay, so I put that down. We're gonna kind of overlay what we have and then put black back on. Yeah, it doesn't look that great on the camera. It looks fine here in person. Yeah, okay. What I'm happy about is like that spot is now gone. We've overlaid enough color. Let me get some of that blue in there. And let me get where's my black? Let's see here. Where did it's right here. You guys can't see it. Oh, I still had black on here anyway. Oh. If anything, what's kind of fun is putting ideas down physically and then transferring it over to computer. See, it seems fun to me. I like that idea. I won't do it often. Obviously, cost paintings. Cheap stuff. But kind of makes it so then. You know what? Okay. There's a painting program that's supposed to be very painterly. Like all the brushes are kind of like unique paint stuff. I think I have it saved somewhere. I didn't download it, but I want to try it at one point. Maybe that'll be like a part 2 of this. Because you know what? I don't even know how to really get the details down. Because, like, the dress has a lot of florals patterns and stuff. It's like, I don't think I'm good enough for medium. Blue? weird colors going on. Weird colors. Weird colors, folks. Speed invented new color? No. Where's the brush for the hair? I can go back over the hair. This is... I'm tossing some green, blue. Oh, this brush hardened real quick. Let me adjust some of the stuff with the camera. Make it super saturated there. And match the real life saturation. I want you all to see like how it kind of looks to me. You see the idea though, right? Okay. I think there's a little more I want to adjust. There's this area up here that I kind of want to angle some more. Overall, it's okay. I like the composition. Maybe next time I'll just draw a normal thing on Krita again, too. I haven't done that in a bit. Sad thing is, like, by the time I finish this, the quote-unquote fad will, I think, maybe be done, but I don't think fad should stop people from... And it's like, it's a fad, but it's like, you know, it still looks fun. Don't not do a thing just because it's not popular anymore. Go play Concord. That doesn't quite work with what I said, because I've heard that Concord isn't doing the fun aspect too well for a lot of people either. Hippie, you gonna hop on Concord? You kind of have a knack for playing those kinds of games. Look how artsy I am, by the way. I'm holding up my palette. There's a lot of stuff that I feel like went wrong with Concord. It's also in development for, I think, maybe longer than it should have. Bully, I think I listened to him briefly talk about a phenomena that I like. I like the term. It's called Babylon's Razor. You know what that means? Babylon's Razor is, if you see a player count, you're gonna want to more than half of that is probably someone recording something for YouTube, or like you know, a one-offer basically. But yeah, Deadlock being like, "Hey guys, everyone who got a thing about this can now talk about it freely," was like, I don't know if it was a strategic one because I don't really know how that part works, but it certainly was a, a way to snub nose if anything. It was certainly like, well, regarding Deadlock, the characters I see the most fan art of are Ivy and Abrams. By the way, see a lot of Ivy. Probably from one group because it's like a lot of the characters kind of are, I guess, Ivy coded. I guess is. I don't know any of the Concord characters. I guess it's like I didn't follow it enough to be invested. Meanwhile, we know for I think there's a safe chance that when Deadlock gets even more kind of pronounced, there's going to be a lot of like character intros and stuff. Valve is known for that. But yeah, I think even regarding Deadlock, we'll have to see how it's gonna like how much lasting power or how it's gonna like stick. Maybe speaking too early on it, but I mean right now it looks like pretty good. You can't just say, "Hey, it's Valve." I mean, artifacts. That's certainly a thing. The thing that made me lose it though, when I was playing with TFP, is I thought that it was in London, and he was like, "No, it's in New York." It's bullshit. No, that's not true. I'm sure if they nail it just right, kind of like other games, that price won't matter to people. But it's good to be able to test it. Because I know what's a game that like everyone was like, make it paid for. I want to support you. Of course, this works better for indie developers than Valve. The one that comes to mind is Goblin Fortress. Even though I've never played it, I know for a fact. The dev was like, I don't know. This feels I feel bad making people pay. Let me give you money. Let me put some red down. I kind of want to put a face down, but I'm scared to. I've never painted a face that small. You know, I'll cheap out. Okay, get ready. We're not cheap out, but I'm going to throw down a face down and end my turn. It's time to chaz it up. My turn. I'm gonna get some brown going. Use the raw umber. Tomorrow there might be a stream. Probably not a long one. It might just be music. I know music's not the most crazy thing, but like I want to take advantage of like having like stuff already set up, kind of. But then I might also do Tomodachi like in school. Okay. And I'm going to plot the round. And I'm going to outline the. Oh, this isn't even open. Let me just use the other one for Sienna. Mmm. Kind of regret this. Oh well. Oh. That's what I did. Let me get the thin one again, another thin one. Get into that hair and fix it up a bit. Oh, Miku. Hit him with the Miku beam. Oh, why did it? Hold on. Need to spin it so it's. Ugh, I want to put the eyebrows down. Eh. 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 Okay. Uh, I spend a lot longer on the cat, actually. There's stuff I want to fix up, but it's like, I kind of am at a point where it's like, I'm good on today. I want to finish the book, though. Gotta add the book. Book is important. Gotta be color that's not on there. I'm thinking purple. Purple? Deep purple? I still have a lot of colors I haven't used on here. Like, I poured too much green. Remember when I said, oh, you know, I gotta be confident. I'm gonna put the paint down. Oops. Barely used that. Very thin feeling brush. Like, I actually would have preferred a rigid brush for this. Make it square. Come on, man. I got a square brush still. Hey, this will work. I still think I need to find more music that's this genre. That's video game music. People can find that, and it's not like a weird like PC 98 lewd game. Then I'm down. Give me stuff that sounds like this in Tama. Who's it? Tama River. I really want music that sounds like Tama River in this game. Okay, we're gonna wrap up soon. I'm going to just put a little more down. I'm gonna go over the hair some more and kind of put highlights in it. Give popsicle. Miku beam, Miku dream, Miku steam, Miku drinks lean. Oh, Where's the black fin? Here it is. Mix it. A little bit of light. Okay. Let me use up the rest of the paint I have. I'm probably gonna get the green going again. Look at all this green I have. Right there. I'm gonna fix up the trees outside, and then we'll call it a day. Yeah, what's the message I'm showing? What kind of iconography? I think, therefore I am. I don't know. I'm making sure, like, I'm using every last part of the bone here. Of the, making sure that each thing we ate of the fish is being used. And then I have a little bit of brown here. I'm gonna finalize the tree too. Maybe add like a little stick going on here. And then cover it up with eco-friendly wood veneer. Okay. I think this is a good place to call. I went longer with the cat one, but this one. Oh no! Wait! Hold on. No saying goodbye yet. Just one more thing. Just one more. You almost fooled me there. You almost fooled me there, Cap. You had such a great alibi. What gave it away was the book. The book? Yeah, book. You wouldn't be happy with just that. You'd want a little extra. Am I right? That's absurd. Lieutenant, you're talking nonsense. Am I? Let me just sit this in front of you. Have you stare at it for a minute. And I'll also put this nice paint that you didn't finish using right next to it. Sure, then you'd be... No. Alright, Colonel. Lieutenant, you got me. I never did finish that. Why'd you do it? Because I wasn't confident in my own ability. I had to kill him. Okay, I think now we'll call it. So, what did we accomplish? We got this funky looking Miku. It's not the best to me, but it's, I'm sure, I think this is good for 2 hours and then not really being a painter. There's some stuff I would obviously change. I would put something here. Remember when I said I would put curtains there? That would have filled up the space. I didn't put curtains. Yeah, again, this is what I base it off of. And that's how it came out. But yeah, you know, painting's still fun for me. Not, what do you call it? Not the way I would paint, not the way I would do art all the time. But so far for this segment, it's been what I've done both times. My back hurts. So, that's it from me for today. Thanks for joining me. Tomorrow is either going to be a music stream where I just kind of play the piano for a little and then do Tomodachi, or I'll just do Tomodachi. I'm going to be out for a bit. So it kind of all depends. I do want to do... I'll think about streaming. I'm going to eat dinner now, and then maybe later we'll play Deadlock. I don't know. I'll ask TFP. We'll see. Yeah, thanks for joining me. I hope everyone had fun. Check this real quick. I'm gonna call it here. If you didn't yet, you know I got my cool painting up on Tumblr and Twitter of Rain Sage. I was looking at the. Someone with a Miku avatar retweeted it. Okay. There's Miku. There's Amelia. She hasn't turned the page at all. What do you think of that? And thanks for joining me. Good night.